What's happening, y'all? Welcome back to Trucking with Trucker D. I'm Trucker D, and we're back at it again. So today, we are on our way to Riverside, Missouri. This load originally was supposed to be going to Kansas City, Missouri, and even though Riverside's right outside KC, the load that we were supposed to be taking to actual Kansas City, it got canceled on us yesterday, so we had to book another load, and luckily we found this one that wasn't too far away from where we were delivering at last night. Yeah, let me get close here. Yeah, dealing with it again this week, y'all. Long load times, long unload times. Last night we were at a dock for almost 4 hours, which I guess it wasn't that big of a deal. 4 hours ain't that bad. It is McLean. It's just, I'm still waiting on detention time from the Walgreens load from last week and the other McLean load that I did last week. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. Between long wait times, and I know 4 hours wasn't that bad, and just people being absolutely ridiculously ignorant out here, I'm starting to lose my mind a little bit. The long wait, though, we did have a little bit of a wait Monday or Tuesday night on our last load, but there was kind of a reason for it. Luckily, I got in early. It had tornado warnings. I'm sitting in the dock. I'm sitting there in Oconomowoc, Wisconsin, and we're just sitting there in the dock, chilling, waiting for them to unload us, and all of a sudden the sky started getting nice and dark. I started getting alerts from the weather thing on the CV, the weather alert, and the sky just kept getting darker and darker. And then I went outside at one point because apparently I had to look up the counties because it was saying Jefferson County or Jeffersonville County or whatever, and I'm like, where's that county at? It happened to be the next county right over from where I was at in Oconomowoc. And then the tornado warning hit our city that we were in, and yeah, went outside, was kind of looking around the rest of the trucks on the dock, and was debating on if I should go inside the building or not. And the wind was just blowing like crazy. Like my clothes, my shirt, and my pants looked like they were a flag in the wind. I stuck it out in the truck in the dock, and I just sat there, and the truck started shaking really bad. The trucks next to me, you could see them, they were swaying back and forth, and it started raining really hard, and then it got quiet, and then it started doing it again. And then you watched, before all that happened, all the yard jockeys, they pulled over to the garage of the place I was at, and they got out of their trucks and they went inside the building, and all movement stopped on the yard. I never heard no tornado sirens, so I mean, maybe there really wasn't a tornado. Maybe it was just really high winds, because I didn't see nothing. And with the way the storm looked on the radar and the way they were talking about on the Weather Channel, I should have seen something. But I don't know if there was really anything that touched down. And usually when there's a tornado warning, that's a sign that tornado warnings are they're a warning, because there's a tornado that was indicated on the ground somewhere. But yeah, we got loaded here in Plainfield, Indiana. We're getting ready to head out to Riverside, Missouri, and I was, just these guys out here that are driving, there's just no courtesy. And I know I've said it before in the past, but I mean, come on. I'm sitting here in line this morning to check in, and there's not really that much of a line because it's a small little office area. But I'm standing there in line, and this guy walks in after me, and I'm waiting for the guy to finish getting checked in the front of me. And dude, just as soon as that dude in front of me was done, the dude that walked in after me started walking up. I look at him like, bro, I'm next. I mean, he's another one of these flip-flop wearing drivers with socks on and pants and a hoodie. And it's nice out here. So I don't know. You know, and then I'm trying to back into my dock this morning after I get checked in, finally get my dock. And this young driver comes flying around the building. And instead of, waiting until I'm done backing, every time I'm backing or going through a yard or a truck stop and I stop for someone to back, I don't go flying around them until they're done backing, until I hear their air brakes hit. This guy, he was literally this close to my truck while I was still trying to back. And I wanted to get out and say something, but it's not worth it. I know my attitude and I know how I'll get. So it's just the annoyance. And then at night, oh my God, at night, people, I swear, how immature are you to fly by somebody and then once you get in front of them, because you don't like my lights, I got regular LEDs on here like any of the new Cascadias that are coming out on the market, and these guys get in front of me and then they'll have these big bright lights on the back of their trucks and they'll just turn them on. It's like, dude, for one, I didn't tell you to pass me. For three, wow, I can count today. For one, I didn't tell you to pass me. For two, what are you trying to accomplish? You're going to get up the road a little bit anyways, and you're not going to even be able to see my headlights. Because I'm not flying down the road like you. It's dark, for one. I'm not trying to hit no damn deer. And for two, I'm not trying to blow up my fuel mileage. So you know what? All you motherfuckers out there that are blinding me with your lights as you blow past me because you don't like my lights, go fuck yourselves. It's bullshit. Grow up a little bit. If you don't like people's lights at night, stop fucking driving at night. Just because I like to see, I have no problem with other people's lights. Do you? So, I don't know, y'all. Last video, though, I want to thank all y'all for the comments. And I am actually looking into a small little microphone that clips right here, so I have a little bit better sound when I'm talking, because I agree with the one comment that the sound did suck on my voice. That's why I'm sitting here with the truck off today while I'm doing this opening. And now we're having a 50-minute delay. I've been sitting here while I'm talking to y'all watching this GPS. It's saying a 50-minute delay and 3.6 miles. A minute ago it said in 19 miles a 20-minute delay. So I don't know what my GPS is smoking. I seen something on the road on Google Maps, and I don't know what's going on out there. I might just have to stay on US 40 before I hit 70, so we can avoid whatever the hell's going on out there. But I don't know how there's a 50-minute delay in 3.6 miles. 3.6 miles is literally up the road to the traffic light. And there's no traffic out here right now. If it was that long of a delay, I think traffic would be back down past this road. But anyways, like I was saying, y'all, thanks again for all the comments. I really appreciate everyone that watches my channel and watches my videos. And hope y'all continue to enjoy and continue to follow this journey. And with that, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get on down the road out here to Riverside, Missouri. We'll see y'all out there. Later.
In Milwaukee, Sullivan has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for southeastern Columbia County in south central Wisconsin, northern Jefferson County in southeastern Wisconsin, Dodge County in southeastern Wisconsin until 9 p.m. At 8:10 p.m.
What is happening, y'all? We made it to our destination. We're sitting right outside their gate. Got a 8 a.m. appointment for in the morning. Looks like they open up at 4 a.m. So we're gonna be getting to bed here as soon as we make some food and eat real quick. You know, this week has been stressful. It's been stressful, and you know, with having to switch up my week because of a load getting canceled, waiting yesterday to pick up a load, for waiting about 6 hours to pick up a load, and then having to wait another 4 hours to get it unloaded, and then having to drive all the way out to Indiana to pick up this load that came out here, so we didn't have to cancel our load that takes us back home. And then today, the traffic, on top of sitting through tornadic weather. It's been one hell of a fucking week. You know, it would definitely be nice to be able to sit back and smoke a joint right now, you know, and just relax and decompress from the day. But unfortunately, we can't do that because we're CDL holders. Now, there's been talk in the news lately that the Biden administration, which are not a group I care to talk about too much, but they are trying to do something good, but even though it don't fucking help us one bit, they are reclassifying marijuana as a class 3 drug. But what does that mean for CDL holders? I'll tell you what it means. Not a fucking thing. The FMCSA seems to have a hair up their ass, and no matter what's going on with marijuana, it's been legal for quite some time now, and yet we still can't smoke, you know. And even if they were to legalize it federally and take this down to a class 3 drug, the FMCSA is still not going to allow us to smoke or even drop dirty for marijuana. Now tell me, how fair is that? Because if you look at the FMCSA handbook, they don't care if you haven't had a drink in 4 hours. As long as you haven't had a drink 4 hours before you go on duty, you can go on duty and sit behind the wheel of this truck and drive it. Now, how fair is that? They don't care if you get behind the wheel after, you know, you could drink all fucking night. Sleep in the truck, wake up 4 hours before, you know, as long as you haven't drank 4 hours before you get on the road, that's fine with them. But God forbid we have a little bit of pot in our system. You know, Trucker D used to be quite the pothead back before I got my CDL, and I actually enjoyed smoking pot. It mellowed me out, calmed me down, and you know, I do kind of miss it. I mean, a day like today, something to calm me down after the day that I've had. You know, I can't sit here in the truck and drink. I can go outside, smoke a joint though, no problem. But I get drug tested in an accident tomorrow, I'm fucked. You know, there are some groups though that are out there working on the FMCSA, but I mean, I'm sure there's been groups working on the FMCSA since marijuana became legal. Now, if they made it legal federally, or if they made it down to this class 3 classification, could we smoke if we had, could we use marijuana if we had our medical card? I don't know. That was something I didn't really understand when I was reading it all. It was kind of worded where they could do whatever they want with it. But if we go to the doctor and we have pain, they prescribe us any type of opiate, that's okay. We can drop dirty for opiates as long as the doctor prescribed it. Tell me, y'all, what makes sense about any of that? Because it sure as hell don't make sense to me. But we're going to go ahead and close it out for the night, y'all. Tell me, y'all, what y'all think about marijuana. Do you like to smoke pot? Do you miss smoking pot? Did you smoke pot before you became a CDL holder? Or hell, do you still smoke pot every now and then just to relax or because you don't want to take painkillers? You know, if y'all feel free, hit me up down below. We'll talk about it. Anyways, that's it for tonight. I'm going to decompress and get some food and get some sleep. So, wish us luck in the morning getting unloaded, because we got a 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. appointment to go pick up this load going back home, and you know how our luck's been lately getting unloaded. So, but as always, y'all, please like, share, subscribe, hustle hard and stay humble, and we'll see y'all next time. Later.